welcome to L.A.L.L Nutrition. My name is L.A.L.L and I'm a holistic nutritionist. And this week I actually wanted to talk to you about the book Skin Cleanse by Adina Grigore, and actually my own skin journey which has to do with acne. So I'll start with Skin Cleanse. It's one of the first actual real books I've read since having my baby, because most of my books I read on my phone because it's really hard to read with a little baby. Anyways, so I was really excited to read this book, and because it's by a holistic nutritionist, and so I knew that it was going to give actual real information about your skin and why you might be having breakouts, or why you might not have the nice beautiful skin that you really want. So I really love that her focus was, she first started off with the way you were eating. She didn't go into a specific way of eating. She really just said to focus on whole foods, obviously lots of fruits and veggies. We all know there's so many diets and fad diets that are out there that it might be hard for people to really know what to eat, and it really depends on the individual, but you can't go wrong with organic fruits and vegetables, and then sort of that's the bulk of your diet, and then you can sort of figure the other things out. So she goes into that as being really obviously important for your skin, because it is from the inside out that you're going to create the best skin, and when you're healthy it shows on your skin. Your skin will be an indicator of your internal health. So that was her primary thing, was going into nutrition. And for me, that is obvious, and maybe for a lot of people it's not obvious. You think about the products you're putting on your skin. She does talk about them, the products you're putting on your skin, and she actually has a products line, SW Basics, and all the products are really, really simple. They're simple oils, they're just a couple of ingredients. You can literally make these products at home. And that's another thing about the book. It gives a lot of really great whole foods or even just really natural recipes for your skin, for masks. She recommends certain oils just to moisturize your skin, and different natural shampoos, and she really goes into a lot of detail, which I really like. But it's not over the top, it's very simple to read. Another thing she goes into is the beauty industry, and she talks about all of these chemicals that you should definitely avoid. For example, petroleum being one of them. And I've talked about this in another video, and it's the Dirty Dozen chemicals. She doesn't exactly say that. She goes into another list of it, but I can link that below. And also, she talks about in the beauty industry is not really regulated. She's American, so by the FDA. And one thing that she mentioned a few things. For instance, if a company says that a product's non-comedogenic, it doesn't mean anything. It's not regulated. It can cause acne, it can do whatever. And that was really surprising to me. I obviously don't use conventional products, but that was really surprising to me. So it's got a lot of great information in this book, and it was really nice to read this book after I've done my own sort of skin journey. So I'll just tell you a bit about my own skin. So before I became a holistic nutritionist, I was really interested in foods, and I healed my skin, I assume, through my nutrition and lifestyle changes. I actually, like a lot of people during the teenage years, had acne. I would get like a pimple and then it would go away, and then it would leave a mark, and the thing I really wanted that I thought would make me would make me confident was to have really clear skin. It was the thing that I really wanted to take care of. And so I tried every over-the-counter product, nothing worked, and finally I thought about microdermabrasion, I thought about skin peels, I thought about just about everything to help my skin. I didn't end up doing those things. I even thought about accutane, and but I read that people were committing suicide or had depressing or suicidal thoughts on it, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay away from that. And it wasn't until probably when I started university or just before, I found a dermatologist that specialized in acne at this clinic, and I thought, this is amazing, finally I'm going to take care of my acne. And I'll never have to deal with it. I found the cure. So I went in thinking it'll be, maybe I have to go for a couple of months and it'll clear up. But on my first visit, they actually told me, no, I'll always have to go and I'll always have to be on a couple of prescriptions. So vitamin A and a topical antibiotic. So I was on these products, these prescriptions for 8 or 9 years. The antibiotic I stopped after 5 or 6 years. I didn't even connect that antibiotic resistance, and I have a science background, so that's kind of scary. As I started to get more into nutrition and health and I started reading more, I found out that acne really is just your body showing you that there's an imbalance in your system. So for me, I started looking at the way I was eating and just thinking about all of these things it was talking about, this imbalance in my system. And I looked at my gut health. So I started incorporating more probiotics and fermented foods. And I always ate pretty healthy, but I started eliminating a lot of soy products. I started really looking at the foods I was eating. I switched over to organic. I added in even more vegetables into my diet, a glowing green smoothie. And, it really, I was like, if this, and I did other lifestyle changes, and I was like, if this is true, that it really is about nutrition and lifestyle, and it's really an imbalance in my system, I'm going to do all these things and let's see what happens. And so after I started when I really shifted my diet, because I've always been cleaning up the way I eat, I found that I did an experiment. So I stopped I was only on the topical vitamin A at that point, and I really did want to get off the topical vitamin A because it's contraindicated for pregnancy. And at the time I didn't want to get pregnant, but obviously I'm a new mom, so I eventually wanted to get pregnant. So I took the big leap because I know how it's really, you hold on to this product or this thing that you're like, it gives me good skin, I don't want to let go of it. So I let it go and I was like, whatever happens, happens, and nothing happened. My skin was fine, and my skin started looking better because it was now truly clear from the inside out, and it was truly healthy from the inside out. It wasn't this topical thing I was putting to prevent pimples or whatnot. It was really the health of my body. So the overall health of my body changed. So like I was saying, I really cleaned up the way I was eating, and I also cleaned up all the products I was putting on my face. So I went to really simple products. I used to be a big Clinique fan, and I cut out their eye creams and their face creams and their sunscreens and all of that, and I really looked at natural products. Natural in the sense that they're real, they're from foods, they're not natural in air quotes. And I really did that, and I saw a difference in my skin. And so this really is to show you that if you're having issues with your skin, you're having acne, really look at your whole body. I know in the book it says to take sort of a detox from products, and that because she had cleaned up her diet and she was still having issues. So that, is sort of a first step. You can get rid of all your products and see if that's the only thing, if you really are eating healthy. But look at your body, your whole body, and your lifestyle and your environment, and then the chemicals you're exposed to as what might be imbalancing your system. So at the end of the day, it really is, you don't have to put the health of your skin into someone else's hands. You can, go out and grab this book and start there. Or if you need even more help, you can find a nutritionist, or you can do more research online, and just to see what might be imbalanced in your body. If you're not noticing it yourself, a second opinion is always really great. Maybe even a really great friend that's really health conscious. So hopefully this video has helped you. The book is really simple, and it's easy to kind of go through the steps. It might be brand new information for a lot of people. But it's really important to take a look at it. Take a look at your lifestyle and your nutrition and your health, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for your health, and you can really make a difference. So hopefully this video gave you some insight and some value, and if you found it helpful, please like it and please subscribe. And you can head over to my blog at llnutrition.com/blog and leave a comment. And I look forward to talking to you some more. So thanks, and have a great day.